trust, dependency, love, respect, passion, pain, intimacy, pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you loved me, you kissed and you hugged me, then you smile and look in my eyes and tell me that you'll always be right there.
Good evening, sexy ladies and gentlemen. We are up in this thing. It is Friday, and you are in the most sacred place that you need to be with your crazy rich aunties. And I am your girlie, your Rochelle. We got Auntie Ayla in the building, Auntie Shell, and Auntie Joy up in here with us tonight. And we about to get this thing cracking. So if y'all did not see, we is talking digital dating, okay? Navigating online and app-based romance. Okay.
Ooh,
Woo! Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
I feel like I need a seatbelt.
Man,
Y'all got,
listen.
I feel like y'all got stories.
You said you feel like we got stories? I got stories.
Yeah, I got bad stories. So
I got a couple of stories.
Whew.
I can't say that my stories when it comes to digital dating have been bad. They've just been like, the fuck?
yeah, that part. That part.
That's kind of how they been like, the fuck? Like, bro, I could have just
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying? I could have just not have done
Yeah.
this. So, yeah, I feel like that's more so what it is. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It's just like, really?
I don't know. So, what has been the biggest thing that pushed you to online dating?
For me, I started it when COVID happened, right?
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, we all shut in. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what life's going to be like. And um, the different talk shows was popping up, and they was talking about how people found love online. And some people got married online. So I was like, okay, well, I
Really?
never considered that before. Let's try that.
People was getting married online, Auntie Shell?
They was
During
getting
COVID? They hadn't met
married.
each other or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were online dating, and then they finally, met and got married within like a month or so, like that. But they had been like online dating.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
I
was
thought
like,
you meant they
okay.
was like getting married online before they actually, they.
No, 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 no.
Before they
Yeah,
actually met.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, the talk shows, well, hindsight being 2020, the shows sensationalized it mostly, to gain views or whatever, but people were actually getting married from
Mm-hmm.
online dating. And a couple of people, like there's people that I physically know that met each other online and got married. So I was like, let me try.
I ain't mad at that. I think when I first started online dating, it was because um it was because I moved.
Hmm.
I moved to Indy, and that's when I started doing the online dating thing. Like before I moved, it was kind of like just the meeting of people on social media, but it wasn't necessarily for the point of dating.
Yeah.
But it did happen from time to time. But just like the apps, the dating apps within themselves, yeah, it was because I moved.
Hmm.
I after I got divorced and I was in school, I wasn't really like, I don't know, I feel like the landscape changed too. I was like, how do we do this now?
Yep.
Right.
And
Yep.
everybody was like, Tinder was really hot then. around Tinder, and everybody swiping left and right, and like and so and then I think Bumble was out too, and so I'm like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is so it was more for me like, oh, this is like the times, and this is how things are done now, it seems.
Yeah.
And so that's
Right.
what, like made me get hip, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hip.
Yeah, because even like you said, Joy, like it's more so like, oh, this is how we do this now. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of how it was for me after my last breakup. It was like this is how we navigate dating now.
Right.
Cause like we were together for some time, and then when I got back out here, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Right.
It's real different.
Is this
Yeah.
dating?
Very.
Is
Yeah.
this what we're doing?
Very.
So it was a lot different than what I was expecting or what I had been used to. Even like back in the day when we used to do the date line or the chat line type shit, like
Mm-hmm.
that was cool because like that's how I met my ex fiance was on the chat lines. Um, I
I
don't think
never
I've
did.
ever.
I never did a like a phone chat line. I
Yeah,
remember
we used to do them back in the day all the time.
Mm-hmm.
AOL. We had AOL dial up, like the AOL
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
chat.
Oh yeah,
That
And I
part.
never actually met anybody, but then you have like the little IMs on the side, like their
Yes.
main chatting and stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that used to
Dating
be my
ourselves now. My
shit.
gosh. Seems
Boy,
like
that was
so
time in
long
life.
ago.
That was a long time ago. I feel like.
Yeah. Right.
A lifetime.
That's what it feels like.
Hmm
That's
Exactly.
how I learned. That's how I learned how to type.
What'd you say, Ayla? Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
That's
not
what
on
it
the
was
party
called, the
line.
party
Yeah.
line, not the chat
The
line, the party
party
line.
line.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Hmm
what it was called. So, like, are you all like on the dating apps now?
Oh, child. Why are you asking hard questions, Leah?
I'm just being nosy a little bit.
You are. You did a little bit.
Yeah. You probably
I'm
can
just
find.
being
You probably can
nosy a
find my
little
profile
bit.
there. You probably
Yeah.
can find my profile there, but that's old. That's some old
So
shit.
let me tell
I was
y'all
about
what
to say,
happened to me recently with these dating apps.
what?
So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So I got off of like all of them. So I'll do them for like a couple months, and I'll be like, no, like I
Yeah.
cannot.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the whole process. And so then I get off. And so I hadn't been on any. You know. So I get this message on Facebook. Facebook dating always trying to loop you in, right?
Yeah.
I get this
Yeah.
notification with like a friend of a friend likes you on Facebook dating. And I was like, well, how do you do that? Because I ain't really on there. I ain't
Right.
know. Like, right. But I got curious. Curiosity kills the cat. I was like, I just want to see who it is. Because, Facebook, they'll tell you all the things. It ain't like the other apps where you have to pay for, to reveal who liked you or whatever.
Right.
So I got back on there literally like 4 days ago just to see who this person was. I'm like, now I'm looped back into this little raggedy.
Now, Mama Ayla, I learned how to type from being in the AOL chat rooms.
Oh yeah.
Cause you can't type slow on there.
You
Like you
cannot
gotta
type
learn how
slow.
to
No.
type. You
Yes,
Boy,
could
they be
not type
moving.
slow. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
be in there answering. You got to be in there
you
going.
do.
And
Absolutely.
between that and Mavis Beacon, that's how I learned. That's how I
That's where all that those abbreviations and stuff started coming from too.
learned.
Mhm.
Because you could, that shorthand typing.
Right.
Yep. And that's why I be
Mm.
saying people be thinking that they doing something with all of these new abbreviations when they originally came from us
Well, listen.
Right.
in the chat rooms.
And the
That's right.
emojis, we created the original emojis with all these damn
Yeah.
punctuation
How
marks.
The
about
new
that?
kid,
Right.
these younger kids wouldn't even know how to create an emoji if they needed to.
No
That
idea.
part. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Doc said I met my wife 16 years ago on a website called Rattler Roundup. I do
Right.
Oh,
not
that's
even
what's
believe.
up.
I do not even believe.
Well, I'm about to look it up.
That's what's
All
up,
right,
if
I'm
that's
about to
how
say
it
I do
works.
not even believe you.
But
I do not even believe you. Yeah, I
Look,
wrote term
I believe
papers
it. I'm
and
like, that's
stuff.
what's up. Good for you.
But so a lot of times back then, Mama Ada, like, we had typewriters, those were different. Of course, typewriters were different than a laptop or a computer. And so with the computer,
Yeah,
it was a totally different like structure of having to learn.
yeah,
But and even like in school, we didn't have to like learn how to type. We took I don't think I took typing until like my till high school.
I took
yeah.
typing in middle school,
That's when they give it to you.
It might have been like middle school, high school, somewhere in
Probably,
there
yeah.
when I took typing. But I had already learned how to type by then because we was in the AOL chat rooms.
right?
Right.
Um. Oh, okay. He said no, dead serious. It was a
I just
cipher.
started looking.
FAMU Rattler alumni.
Oh, family.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's very specific because when you type in Rather Roundup dating site,
I was about to say
do
that's
not
not what it's
work.
gonna give you. It's gonna give you something with somebody out there with some boots.
Girl,
And
I'm
swear,
on
okay.
Battlefield. It don't even ain't no men folk or women folk coming up.
Oh.
Yeah, it ain't nothing close to dating. But okay, so
Oh,
CMU had its own dating site. That's interesting. I wonder if other like
It might not have been a dating site. Was it like a connection site? Because that just Rattlers Roundup. Or did he say it was a dating site?
well, that's what he said
he
originally.
said
On a
online.
website. A
Uh,
website
The
called
website.
Rattlers
Yes, he did.
Roundup.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So maybe that was kind of like Facebook was in
like
the
yeah,
For
like
originally.
them. For that
black people,
for that
people Facebook.
specific school.
Mhm.
Right.
Now, oh Michelle, now you done took a nigga back. You done took old Marty Meyer back.
Come on,
Thinking
Mom.
about Black Planet.
Like,
Black people. Yes. Yeah. Black Planet.
Black
Yeah.
Planet and AOL chat rooms
well,
were
and
in
Mm-hmm.
vogue.
MySpace. MySpace came a little later,
MySpace.
right? But
MySpace.
Yeah.
Wow.
My experience happened on Black People Meet.
yeah, I never got on Black People Meet. Okay, so
Black
what do you think
is
about
it is TR
I
Ash.
need that cup, Joy.
it?
Yeah, TR Ash.
But one of my students bought this for me. She took a picture with it, and I was like, I need that cup. And then it was in my mailbox couple
Aw.
months later, and I was like, I love you for this. I love this cup. It's a
Let me
whole food. Like I
Listen, it
legitimately
is. I'm like, I
got
I
this
could
thing.
drink out of that right now.
absolutely.
I'm about
Absolutely.
to find you one. Oh,
He
but she
said,
already got a birthday gift list, so I got to
oh
look at that.
girl, get what you want. I
Yeah,
was just
I want to
throwing
get you
shit
what you
out
want.
there. He said it wasn't a dating site. It was for alumni to catch up, but I came across a profile and we started dating after we met. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that. That's
Not the collective.
yeah,
Okay.
Right.
Girl, because I love a good love story. Like I
I
love a
do
good
too.
behind the scene, a
out there.
little
Yes.
and y'all
I'm
know
a
I be
sucker
finding
for a
videos
good love
decide
story.
on the topic. Y'all know I be finding
Yeah.
videos
That's what's
when we
up. That's
decide on
what's
the
up.
topic. So I found a video because we decided on the topic. And so I'm gonna give y'all a little heads up. It's about this girl is really telling why she chose to get on the dating sites, but also why she chose to get off of them. So hold on.
Okay.
There were two major signs that told me that I need to get off of the dating apps. One was that I realized when I was like setting up my profile pictures or whatever for my dating profiles, I'd always ask myself, does these pictures show that I'm fat enough where if I met this person in real life they wouldn't be surprised? And I realized I never hold that kind of scrutiny over my body in any other capacity in my life, but only and always on dating apps. And so I didn't like that. The other thing was I realized I was swiping on dating apps, not on men that I actually found attractive or that I wanted to like get to know. I was swiping on men who I thought were more likely to swipe on me. And then I realized, bitch, you don't know who you like, what you like. Get the fuck off of these things. What is that if not validation? That was just me existing and I had to get off of that.
That's such great
That's real
self-awareness.
talk though. That's real
Okay.
talk.
All right.
She's got great self-awareness. I'm,
Here's a
you know, I'm
follow-up.
finding that swiping part really difficult
Mm.
because it's like you have you got the pictures, okay, and so it's initial. What's happening? Leo, what happened?
Because you said I found that swiping part difficult. I said, not me.
Swiper, no
But
swiping.
wait, but what's
Swiper,
what's
I'll
different?
be in that
Why is it
motherfucker.
difficult though?
I mean, like as far as so the X is easy. The swiping
Yeah,
left, I can do that all day.
Right.
yeah,
But it's the swiping right. So I
yeah.
find myself
Mm.
like, okay, is there initial attraction? And if there's not, then I start to feel a little judgy. Because I'm like, dang, well, they could be a
And
Well,
I can see that.
person. You
Definitely see
know?
it. Because I'm going to tell y'all what. Me and Auntie Genesis, we had a good old cackle about some of the people that we've seen on these dating sites. Cause she was the one who influenced me to get on Facebook dating. And when I got on there, I was like, I had to message her like, man, what is this?
right.
Man, what are we
Glasses,
What's
glasses
happening?
off and
man,
everything,
what are we
right?
doing?
Yeah. Mhm.
Because I was like, what is all of this? And then I started like after I got back on there, I started screenshotting and sending her pictures like this is what I'm talking about. And I started sending her a bunch of pictures. And she was like, okay, so what's your qualifications for a swipe right? And I was like, well, let me tell you the ones for a swipe left. Okay.
Hmm.
And I ran down the list and she was like, Leo, really? I said, yeah. Cause it was some dudes on there and I'm like, why your lips look so wet? Like that was literally one of the reasons why I swiped on a couple of dudes' pictures to the left. Cause I was like, bro, your lips look so wet. Like that is
Like
annoying me
they
about
got on
this
lip
picture.
gloss or like,
Yeah, like they had on lip gloss, kind of shiny
Hmm.
wet. And I was like, ugh.
I'm not too
If
mad at
you
him for
got
licking his lips before he took the picture.
boy.
if they look wet though, it was like it wasn't that he licked his lips, it was the fact that they looked
It
wet.
was
Like
some
it's
Like,
sloppy.
disgusting.
let that dry first before you take that picture. Like,
Mm.
don't leave it like you just oiled up.
She said,
Lick.
wait
Mm.
10 seconds.
So
It
his lip
The
looked,
gloss
rest,
was
the rest,
yeah,
popping.
the
like it
Vaseline.
looked really wet. It looked nasty wet.
His lip
But
gloss
then
was popping.
that,
Yes,
and I don't
lip
like men
gloss popping.
who have lip gloss that pop. Okay. The other one was I don't like the dudes who had the gold teeth and they pictures is like this,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for
or
real.
they doing this.
Right,
Or they
Like
right.
got the
Got the
middle
money
finger up.
on their ear, or the ones that got the money on
that
their ear.
either
Or
swipe
if they got the middle finger up. Like, what we doing here?
Oh yeah, this
That
like
part.
or
how
if
old are
their
you that happened? How old are
pants
we?
in the front is under their genitals. Like
Can't.
you can literally see
Absolutely
the
not.
line on the draws. Like,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
uh-uh.
that's crazy
I
too.
don't want to see your underwear.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
y'all
want to
my
see that.
judgmental one. I'm gonna tell y'all my judgmental. When they look like they stink.
Okay.
But wait a minute, what does that look like? When they look
Okay.
wet,
Yes.
they look
Explain.
smelly. Like, what does that look like?
Explain what that looks like. We
Yeah,
need
what does that
context
look
for that.
like?
Woo! Cause y'all know how people look when they stink. You know what I'm saying? Like you look
Y'all know
like
I
to me, it's like you look like you smell like oil or like car grease. It
Or like
looks like
outside.
yes, like you know
You
how
look
They
people
like
just
you
look
look a
smell
like
little
like
they
outside?
dingy. Like
dingy,
they just
yeah,
look a little
like dingy
dingy.
looking, like dusty looking, like those kind of pictures, or
Like
they
them
just
Mm.
sit
look
down air
really
stink.
dry, like you got
They sit
like
down
they
They
got
sit
air.
down there
eczema,
think, oh,
like they got
that'd be the
eczema, like
worst.
really bad, and ain't treating it. Like I know people have eczema, like I have eczema, but when I say like dry, like they whole aura, they skin, every
She said they aura is
and y'all
dry.
can say what y'all want to say about me, but that is one reason
That's
I'm finna
a
swipe
lot.
left.
I
That
feel
is so
you.
funny.
I feel you.
Like, I'm so sorry, but some of the like,
Eh,
yes, Risa,
Yes, I know. I was waiting on you to see it.
yes,
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
yes.
I get what you're
They
saying.
turn
I'm
their
picking up what
drawers
you're putting
inside
down.
out, like that
Wait,
kind of,
what?
that is funny.
That's a
Wild.
thing.
stuff.
That's
Yes,
wild.
I hope
yes. It's
somebody
an
don't
NBA
wear
player.
jeans 8 times before they wash them. Ew.
He was on a podcast that and he was talking about how he he was talking about how he ended up like wetting himself or something. And he was sweating really bad or something. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. But he ended up having to turn his drawers inside out. And I was like, the fuck are we
No, you
doing?
sweat through both
Like, why
sides
would
of
you
the
do that?
drawers. What are you talking about?
Right, sir. What is happening? Like,
Right.
the drawers is messed up. Take them
Drawers is
off. The
sweaty,
fuck?
sir.
Like,
They
what are
sweaty
we
all the way
doing?
through and through. They
Mm.
sweaty.
What are we doing?
Nah, that's
Oh,
sick. That's wild.
man.
Hey,
That's
Lindsay,
crazy.
who is this? This your
Hey,
people?
cousin.
Hey.
I was about to say that got to be Ayla people because she said, "Hey, cousin," and I'm like,
I love it.
I don't got no cousin named Lindsay.
Hey, cousin.
We
Hey,
cousins
cousin.
now. Right, we cousins
Listen.
now.
Hey, Miss
Right.
Lola. Oh Lord, Miss Lola on here watching. That means Miss
Hey,
Carnetta
Miss
shared the
Lola.
link. Hey, Miss Lola.
So
And yes, honey, they look like they stink.
I got a friend. I got a few friends that did online
Cool.
dating. And I have a few that particularly did online dating and had a strategy with it, and they're married. One of the girls, she literally they're having their second child now. I think they celebrating like maybe 5 years together, 4 or 5 years together. She left and went to Africa and everything, and then she couldn't stand being away from him because they had literally just linked up, started dating, and they were like dating intentionally for like months, and then that's pretty much how that happened. But her strategy was, she said she was going to go through all of the dating apps, and she was going to do the free trials, and if she liked it, she would continue and do the pay for a trial for like a month. And I think she was on her third one when she met her husband. And I want to say that one was like Love Actually, whichever one they got the heart on it. It's like a little heart thingy. I don't know which one that is, but that's the one that she was on. And that's where she met her husband. And they've been together ever since then. And he takes care of her. It's a mixed relationship. He's white. But she says it's like one of the best relationships she ever had. He took her on a trip for his birthday, that transatlantic trip or whatever, where they go to Europe, Paris, and blah blah blah, and proposed to her in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, I'm
Come on, Eiffel Tower.
Don't let us know how you feel.
So the thing about white men that be swiping on me on the apps is that I always think that there is a fetish tied to why they swipe. And it's either the black girl fetish or it's the fat girl fetish. Yeah, it's either the black girl fetish or the fat girl fetish or the dominant fetish. Like, because I get that I look like a dominant a lot of times from people, that I look like I dominate in a relationship or whatever. Not. I just have to be that way sometimes, baby. I'm a whole as my sister calls it, a mush goop. I'm a lover girl, okay?
You know, I
just have that kind of energy.
To each their own. I swipe right on a white man that swiped right on me one time, just because I was like, okay, boy, just challenge yourself a little bit, because it's always been a hard no for me. But like, I just couldn't even like really give him a chance. Like, I couldn't take him seriously. And I'm like, do you date black women? Is that a thing for you? Is this the first time thing? Like, and he's like, yeah, like I've dated a bunch of black women.
I don't like that answer.
No. Yeah, I don't like the answer. And I know for me, like I can't ever feel safe there. So it's a no for me.
Mm,
I
I
did
love the
swipe right
skin
on. He
lessons
was
or
from
whatever.
Sierra Leone. He's a white African. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm
okay.
like,
Mm-hmm.
eh.
All right. I've never dated outside of my race. I never really had a desire to. Um, however, comma, if so facto I get out there and I meet somebody that matches my goofy and allows me to be myself and just all the things that I'm asking for in a man, but then on top of that, it's respectful of my culture,
Mm-hmm.
then I can move forward and try to see. But it's something about dating a white man that is not appeasing to me. Now, I would look at a white man to be like, okay, he fine.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
that's
a couple
cool.
of them.
And
I'm
that's about
like,
as far as
But
it's
that's as
gonna
far
go.
as
right,
it
far
can
as it
go.
go. Yeah.
And
Right.
I ended up talking to I actually had a few white homeboys once upon a time, and they told me they said that they find black women hella attractive. They're intimidated, which is
Mm-hmm.
why they don't say anything, and they don't know what to say to approach a black woman. They feel like they really have to put on they riz, as the kids would say now, like some real good shit in
Mm-hmm.
order for a black woman to even be interested. Fun fact, I just like men who know shit. If you could teach me something and you have nice swag, you have nice hygiene, and you good to your family and your mama or whatever, like, and you good to your woman, like we can move forward. But I don't think they think that. I think they feel like they need a certain level of swag in order to
Mm-hmm.
even get our attention in the first place.
So Doc said, so question, would you automatically discount a white male on a dating app?
I do it
Most of the
often.
time I do.
Mm-hmm.
Most of
I
the time
don't.
I do.
I do.
And it's simply because that is not my level of comfort. I do not feel comfortable. And then
Mm-hmm.
also it's based on what I see on their profile as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not just based off of looks, but also what the things that I see on their profile. And so
Yeah.
a lot of times it does feel fetishy that they are, or maybe like old girl said, that may just be a me thing, but it does feel that way when it's older white men at that, and
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they be aggressive too.
Mm.
Some older white men be aggressive. I just
If you
like, what
my
you
but
want me
you
to do
know
to you? Because
what
that's
they be what
that's
they
the
be
first
doing to
thing
be
that goes on in
aggressive?
my head. What you
hmm,
want me to
What
do
they
to you?
do?
I mean the comments and like,
Mhm.
and it just be it be giving like, massive.
You the
Word.
kind of Hershey bar that I could have eaten back in the day after I whipped you with
It be
my
giving. I'm,
knot.
I'm good, sir. But you know what? It's a
Wait.
for me, it's an automatic
Wait.
no because
This'll be me. Wait.
that was this bonnet
That's what
girl.
we doing.
Running with the bonnet, okay?
Okay,
Listen.
I'm gonna
Wait.
switch off because no, yeah, but it's such a it's all the shit, right? My body literally reacts away. Like
Mhm.
so like right now, what's going on, Sonya Massey? Like how am I can't see myself going through this moment, going through like George Floyd and my partner is a white man. And he can do all the reading and be compassionate, understanding all the things, and like you don't get it.
Or not
Um,
even trying to, because I follow a lot of I love my interracial couples that I follow, like on TikTok and social media and stuff like that. Like one of my
yeah.
favorite is Love at First Sight. That's like one of my favorite. Is it Love
Mhm.
at First Sight? Yeah, Love at First Sight. And the first couple to ever go through with that show was a black woman and a white man.
Mhm.
And they've been together since the show started. So I want to say this show got to be about
It's been on for a
7,
while.
yeah, 6 or 7 years
Mhm.
in, and they're like the spokespeople for it, basically, because they
Mhm.
have been doing this. I love how during that time of courtship, how he was very empathetic to everything that she was telling him about what her experience as being a black woman is. And he was very understanding. And I think that sometimes it is really hard to be like, well, you don't get it type of thing. Yeah, you don't get it. That's true. But if you're willing to, that's a different space. And not that you're
But they
willing to.
can't though. That's where I just be like, so he can definitely be sympathetic to her situation,
Mhm.
but he can't empathize because he will never have that kind of fear that we experience. So you know what I
Right.
mean. So they can get it here, but like you won't understand.
I mean, until they have black children of their own,
That's what
because
I was
they,
about to
they
say
will.
too.
Still won't because I'm talking like their nervous system, their bodies will never know that. Like the terror that you see when you see a police officer behind you and
Mm,
their sirens are going, that little like, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. There is like terror that rips through my heart and my body. He
yeah.
won't ever feel that. And so he can't empathize. And I personally, I need somebody that knows what that is. So I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
explain. If I come home and I just break down on the floor and I'm crying,
Mm-hmm.
you know where I'm at. And I don't
What
want
was that movie?
to
I want to say it was on
have my
Netflix.
purse.
Yeah, did y'all see that movie that was on Netflix with that? It was with Kerry Washington. I can't remember who else played, but I know it was Kerry Washington
7 about her son.
about her son, and wasn't her
Yeah,
husband
and then
white?
her husband was white. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
mixed
yeah.
black. Mhm.
That's what when
Yeah.
you just said that, that's what it
That
reminded me
miniseries.
of.
Yeah, it was that. It was power. It was
That
a
was
play, and then they turned it into a miniseries on Netflix.
Yeah, that was good too.
That's some hard
that was
shit to
good.
watch, but it was brilliant.
It was brilliant. But
Mhm.
then I want to also say, in the whole dating field, the women that are getting attacked too. So let's be mindful of that, because they just arrested somebody in Chicago, a
Mm.
guy who was on, I don't know what day nap it was, and he would have women meet him somewhere, and then he was robbing them.
Mm.
And then the young lady, the black girl, a few months ago, who was killed by that guy, that it was a white guy actually who was killed. Um, and she met him on a dating app, and she went back to his house.
Mm. Yeah,
Don't do
I
that.
got a video.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I got a video. Let me find it real quick. Here we go.
This video, if you haven't seen it on your For You page, is an entire lesson of what happens when you ignore red flags. Clearly.
Happened to me. So a while ago, I met this dude through Facebook. We were talking through Facebook Messenger for about a week or so before we actually hung out. He had made plans for us to go to the movies. So I decided to see him because I really liked him, even though we haven't met in person yet. But our conversations were like fire, baby. But anyway, when he gets to my house, he texts me that he's outside waiting for me. But it's a change of plans. We're not going to the movies no more. I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. We might just go somewhere else. It's fine. So when I get outside, I notice that there is somebody sitting in the passenger seat, and it's another dude. I'm thinking to myself, this is awkward. So I just walk up to the car and I get in the back seat. The man that I was talking to on Facebook, he was like, I'm so sorry, but it's a change of plans because I have to take him somewhere.
Nope.
And he was talking about his friend that was sitting in the passenger seat. I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is awkward,
Yes.
but I just went along with it. I told him, I was like, that's okay. He was telling me I look real beautiful in person and everything, and he's excited that he finally got to see me after a week of just texting on Facebook. So I'm sitting in the back of his car just smiling and blushing and everything. Everything was going smooth until we got to the highway. I'm thinking to myself, why is we driving on the highway? Where is we going? The dude that I was talking to on Facebook, I guess he seen the look on my face through his rearview mirror, because I was back there looking like, I think I want to go home. He looked at me and he said, don't worry, I'm just dropping him off at his house.
No.
And he lives like 30 minutes away.
No.
I said, okay.
She then goes on to say she ends up at the guy's house. He ends up trying to get her to do stuff. She's like, no, this isn't what we were supposed to do. I thought we were going to the movies. The other friend that she was with was like, oh, I thought she was down with this the whole time. Turns out they had some kind of plan for her. I don't know if they were going to her or whatnot, but she basically was realized in that moment that she was in a horrible situation. I could have told you that. I'm sorry. But then she ends up saying, can you please just take me home? I don't want to be here. They end up leaving her out. Like, they lock the door, they leave, and he's like, are you sure you want to leave without doing anything for me? And she's like, no, this is not what I wanted to do. They both end up leaving. They leave her on the side of the road. She has to call her mom. Her mom comes and picks her up. End of story. First off, I want to say I am so glad that this creator made it out of this situation very safe, and it could have ended up so horribly, and I'm very glad that she didn't and that she made it home in one piece. I am so glad that that happened, because a lot of times that is not how the story ends. With that being said, ladies, please never be so desperate for a man's attention that you're willing to overlook this many red flags. Where's the red flag guy when you need it? He would have been waving the red flag so high, because every minute I listened in this story, I could have said, why did you do that? Why did you do that? They were screaming at you and you ignored all of them. And I'm saying this from a place of frustration, because this could have ended up horribly in your case, and I'm glad it didn't. But this is the lesson in why you need to not be so googly-eyed for someone's attention that you're willing to overlook red flags and potentially put yourself in a dangerous situation. Now, as someone who mostly dated exclusively online before I met my fiance, and I am pro online dating, I get it if it's not your thing, because I do believe you can meet someone online, but you have to have safety measures in place. And I don't care who the man is, you never ever let a man pick you up from your house, your apartment, anywhere for a first meeting. And as someone who did it once and realized how stupid of a mistake it was, my old roommate never let me make that mistake again, and I will preach this. Never ever let a man pick you up at your house, your apartment. I don't care. You meet in a public place regardless. Second of all, the minute you saw that other man in the vehicle, why did you get in the vehicle? That alone was screaming, what the fuck is going on with this situation? Why is this man here if we're supposed to be on a date? Those two things together should have told you everything you needed to know, and you thought, oh, I'll get in because he's telling me this. You don't know what could have happened. That situation could have happened so much different than it did, and you were so lucky you made it out, and I'm thankful you did. But ladies, we have to be able to see these things, because most of us watching, and if you look in the comments, we were all like, girl, what were you doing? The flags were waving so high. Now, this was the first time I'd ever seen this creator on my For You page, and I was reading comments, and some people said that a lot.
Well, I kind of cut it short because at the end there, she kind of rambles a little bit. But I'm going to just say, God be protecting fools and babies, okay?
All the time.
That part.
Because what?
Yeah, no. And somebody that you have absolutely no idea of.
That's way too much trust.
In a week of, she said 1 week of texting on Facebook Messenger.
And her excuse was the conversations.
Never didn't know this man from nowhere ever, nothing. Like no point of reference.
I've made some questionable choices in my life. I can say that.
Sure, we all have.
Like, we all have.
Definitely.
But
we are not judging her. I'm gonna say I'm not.
No, you willingly got in the car. No. I'm just saying. I just know for myself. Like, baby, I've made some questionable decisions in my life. But you knowingly got in a car with two men that you did not know.
And it's like,
and being in this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Like this day and age, like back in the day, you probably could have got away with that a lot easier back in the day than you could now.
Yeah.
But this is also why, like back in the day, my mama used to make her daughters, and I used to think it was the most embarrassing shit. She would make us go outside, write down the dude license plate number.
Oh yeah, my mama
would make us write down all of the information on his driver's license, his phone number, what's his home address, what's his parents' name, and I'll be like, Mom, what the hell, Mom? Like, what are we doing?
You talking about writing it down? My mama will come outside. And have a pen and pad and a paper and be like, okay, your first and last name, what's your mama name, where they live, what's your phone number,
who your people,
who are your people,
like,
that's the thing. When you to be, yes, so like for a very, very long time, it took me until I was in my 30s to ever date a man that I didn't either have known or
Mhm.
knew somebody that knew them.
Indeed.
I was in my 30s. Cause who your people? My mom.
Who
That's
your
one.
people, or who do you know that I know, and how do you know me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yes,
And the
Uh-huh.
only reason we've gotten away from that is because of social media to an
yeah,
extent.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
writing
what are
down
we
the
doing?
license was a real thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
Oh,
do.
like
listen, I
they
still
had to
see.
come in.
The
Mm-hmm.
license and making the model with a car.
And then
Mm-hmm.
The
you
guy
used to
that
do right.
the
I
guy
used
that
to
I'm
know
talking
you
to
come in.
now,
You gotta come.
like
You
when
come
we,
to the door, and you gotta come in.
You gotta come in. Yep.
you got to
My
come
mama then
in.
walked me
Gotta come
over
in.
to a house in
You said,
her
why did
house.
I do
Oh,
that?
I was so embarrassed. Her house coat and her bonnet to drop me off for a date when I was in high school. And she came in the house and sat down on the couch and talked to his parents. And I'm like, man, you got on your pajamas right
My
Mm-mm.
mama used to sit on the arm of the couch when they came in. And she would
now.
sit on the arm of the couch and just kind of lean. And I'd be like, Ma, go on with that intimidating ass pose, because ain't nobody finna come in here and be dealing with that. And she would lean up against the wall and,
Mhm.
just sit on the arm of the couch and just lean back. But like Mama Ayla said, it scared a lot of them away who was on some
Mhm.
BS. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I
But
remember
she got
clear as
somebody
day
that
this
care
one
about
dude.
her.
Yep, yep.
Mhm.
I
That part.
remember this one dude. His name was
The
Ernest.
key fob is on that
His
key.
name was Ernest. And my mama was like, "Oh, what's your people name?" And he told her, and she was like, "Oh, you got an auntie named such and such, or you got a this, that, and the third, or whatever." He was like, "Yeah, that's my mom's sister, and this, that, and the third, or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." And so in my mind, I'm like, Lord, please don't go on the tangent. Like, just let us go. And she was like, "Oh, okay, I know them, and I know them very well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can go." And I'm just like,
Cause look,
okay,
cause here's the thing, cause I know how to get to you if I need to. If something happened
yep.
to my baby,
Mm-hmm.
I know where to find you.
But back in the day, it used to be like we didn't think of those things. We didn't think of it in that
For
regard or in
sure.
that way back
No.
then. But now, like, baby, I screenshot Facebook profiles. I go through and send 3 or 4 pictures.
Yes.
I'm
You
gonna
know
send the
one
link to
thing
your
that
Facebook
my
profile, your phone number, all of that.
yes, and a picture of what you wearing. I don't practice this. I'm gonna start putting this into practice with a friend of mine. Because I love to take a good solo trip. Okay. And I learned this from her with traveling. She picks a couple of people and she takes a picture of what she has on every day.
Mm.
So they can see it like down to the detail. So they will know like this is
Mm.
what she wore today. You know, kind of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's a good tip for I always share my location.
I was about to
There
say
are
you
Yeah.
got
always
3 people
lots
who
of
got my
people that have my
location.
It's
location.
about 4 people with mine.
Name, this
Probably
is what the
Right.
more.
person looks like. Yes, all of that. So it's the same.
Mhm.
It's a little different, but it's still in that who your people energy.
Yep.
Because somebody
I
gonna come
mean,
get
but the fact that she stayed in that car, like I would have been tucked and rolled up out of that car.
For
Even
real,
enough.
Auntie.
I'm
Like
not getting in
even
Like,
the car.
enough.
what?
I'm not.
Because
Jump
I
up
wouldn't
I
out of
would
even
have
there.
got
jumped out of
you
in.
there.
already told me the plans changed, and I was looking
Jump
forward
up
to this
out of
movie. So
there.
now I got an attitude
Yeah.
because what? And then you got
Yeah.
a whole nother human being, a male human being, grown
Yep.
I'm
ass
cool,
man.
baby.
Yep. I would have hit the 911 on my phone,
Listen,
that
and I would have went
emergency
right on back in
code.
the house and locked my shit up. Cause why you
Yeah,
Yep.
went? Why did you
yeah,
pull up to my house with somebody that I did not invite here?
yeah. No,
Exactly.
That's wild
And
within
Exactly.
itself.
that is wild.
that's what I was about to say too. That was wild that you even gave this man your address. You
Yeah.
just met him.
One week,
Yeah.
1 week of texting on Facebook Messenger.
No, see.
Oh
You ain't
Lord.
even had no conversation. Like she didn't even say like she had a phone conversation with this man. She was saying
Mm-mm.
that they just text and their
Mm-hmm.
conversations were
Right.
fire,
Via
baby.
text. He could have been using
Mm-hmm.
Chat GPT.
Girl,
That's
Everything
his
he
crazy.
brother could have
said.
been sending you them text messages.
Mm-mm.
Could have been the other guy sending the messages the whole time.
Send it
Whole time.
It
right.
could
You
have
just
been,
never
right?
know.
But so what comes to find out, like with the end of that story, is that she did end up like going to the house with them.
She did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she went to
and
the house.
so she
And got
went to
out
the
the
house and
car.
pretty much and got out the car. And they did have a plan for her, but she was like, "No, this is not what I came for. I didn't come over here for this and the third, or whatever." So they ended up leaving her on the side of the road, and she
Thank
ended up
God.
having to call her mama to come get her.
Thank God they left her.
That part.
Yeah, that's the part. Thank God they left her. But I wonder how that ride home with the mama was.
With her mama, I would have been
Because
so embarrassed.
that
Because
part,
then also you got your phone. Why you ain't? I think because like you said, we all done questionable stuff.
Right.
I feel like if ever my nieces or my godchildren was in a situation like that, that they would literally take their phone and be like on FaceTime or something with somebody, so that everybody knows this is where I'm at. This is what's going on at this time.
Yeah.
Because you just like you said, you just don't know.
You don't.
right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sis. She said that's when he gets the all right. Well, take care.
Boy,
That part.
Uh,
as soon as I hit
for
that door,
real, the
like,
night would have
wait,
been
stop.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
how
like,
you
don't ever come back here. Don't call
Because
me.
what behooves me is he tells you that the plans change. You don't even ask.
What
Okay,
the
well, what
plans
we
change
doing?
too?
First of all, why she
How
get
the
in the
plans change when
back
you pull
seat
up to
of the
my
car?
house?
That's the other thing too, because it could have been somebody else in the back.
Yeah,
But she said
exactly.
it
Why
was a
you get
truck,
in the
right?
back seat in the car? But I'm gonna
And
tell you
y'all on a date,
something.
and you in the back to
And
the
you
car.
on a date.
No.
We would have all crashed
And
today.
then she opened her own door and got in the car. This Negro didn't even.
That
I'm
part.
saying Negro.
And then
He
you
not
got in the
even.
back seat.
Yeah, but you
That
didn't even
part
open the
too.
door for her. You just
Well,
like, yeah, go
listen.
on and jump in. No,
Hop in.
absolutely
As soon as I saw that fool get on the highway, we was gonna all crash tonight.
not.
We gonna all be hurt
Listen,
tonight.
I see Shelton, I'm acting a fool. What they say, I'm
She
about to
could have.
blow my ass.
She could have been
But
too
no,
scared to pull her phone out.
baby, we finna be in the bushes.
listen, because I ain't going.
Okay.
I ain't going.
I kill all of us before you kill me by myself.
Fact.
And I keep a weapon on
Exactly.
me at all
No,
times of some sorts. So it's a
nobody making
taser, a
it
little
out.
blazer, or something. It's something on me at all times.
And
So
they're such, I forget what that website is, but they have really cute, it's
Damsel
like a keychain thing, but it just looks like it's, what's it called?
damsel in distress.
Damn,
Turn
yes.
it up a
It's
little bit.
just cute. It don't look like weapons.
Mhm.
oh yeah, my taser look like lipstick. And I
Lipstick.
got one that looked like a perfume bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl.
I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
They got ones that look like cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My daughter got
Damsel in
one.
distress, and they got them on Amazon too.
Yep, they do. And I think just for me, like, when it comes to online dating, it gets boring because people don't even know how to have genuine
He's the
conversations no more.
wire.
That's
It's
why I
like,
be taking
hey,
breaks.
hey, how you doing? I'm good. Like, it's just the
Yes.
basic ass.
Yeah, that
No
basic
word answers.
conversation.
Nobody's
Basic,
asking questions.
You're not
Y'all
really
know what I
talking
hate?
about nothing, and
The
then
phrase that I
be having the nerve to be like, so when we gonna see each other? Like,
never.
not today, tomorrow, or the next day. Like, that's not, you're not asking me out. You want to see me, which means you want to link up, and I'm good.
right.
Linking up, boo. And my answer
Yeah.
gonna be, no,
Mhm.
of course not.
What does that even mean? I mean, we know
What?
what it means, but like Lincoln, it's just so uninspired.
So uninspired. It's
Yeah,
it's
where is
no
our creativity?
nothing.
Linking up just sound like you
But
went to
that
rabbit me or had sex.
I think it's kind of like what
Yes,
old girl
yes.
said as far as the desperation, right? I think that men are well aware that there's a desperation in women when it comes to dating or finding a guy. So a lot of guys don't make any effort. They don't even try. So, and the easiest way to turn some women off, most likely all of us on this platform right now, is the hey, what's up? Yo, how you doing? Or them fucking eyeballs. Or the grand rising. Michelle hates that grand rising.
I mean, woo, you talking about pissing me off? Get off my
Don't
get off
grand
my
rise me.
phone,
Don't
out my
grand rise me.
inbox. No thank you.
Oh,
The other thing, because I just got on here to try to figure out what else be pissing me off on
oh,
these dating apps
uh-huh.
is the dudes with the man bags, like in every picture.
Every picture. My
Every
dad
picture is
carried it. He
like
followed his
you
purse
got a
too. So
different
that is
color
like
of
my
man bag in every picture. I don't care about a man having a man bag, but you got assorted colors. Like you got assorted
Over
colors,
there with army
like
green,
like a
baby
purse.
blue,
gonna match his all his
fuchsia,
Mhm.
red, black, and green.
And again, they look dirty.
With the man bag.
With the
Now
man
it's
purse?
both. Some of them be dirty with the man bag, and then some of them just be looking dirty.
I
Like,
knew a
Mm.
guy who always looked like he was clean, but he smelled like throw up.
mm-mm. Nah, brother.
Yeah.
So
It's
sometimes,
not all in vain.
sometimes it can be deceiving. I'm just
That
saying.
just made my stomach turn.
I'm just saying. He looked like on the
Like,
outside.
you
You like
said
that?
it.
He clean.
You
Then you
said
get
it,
the
and I
whiff.
could
You
smell
like,
it. I was like, "Oh,
just
oh."
saying. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
But nah, dating apps. I don't. I, at the same time, I feel like it's just as equivalent to meeting somebody outside. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think it's super about the same way. Probably the only difference is meeting somebody out, they put a little bit more effort than somebody who is typically online. At least that's what it
Yeah.
looks like. I feel like there are guys who try a little bit more when they meet you out to hold a
Yeah.
conversation and stuff. What's up, Leo? What is it? What's happening with your face?
Girl, I just got irritated looking on there, and I'm like, let me focus back up. Cause
Your whole face did
oh,
a
I
whole
don't like
thing.
this. I don't like when dudes be doing them in they
I
pictures.
know.
Don't duck lip me, sir.
Yeah, why they duck lipping though?
I think that looks so sketch.
I
It
don't feel
is
like
so
I've
many
seen a lot of
things.
duck lips.
It is so many
I
things
don't
that I
like it.
just like, you know what? Maybe I need to just stay off of here.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy when you swiping and you got to make that quick decision like that. It's easy to get really like nitpicky about all the things.
And maybe I go on there at the wrong time. Maybe I'm just on there when I'm bored, when I
Mm.
really could be doing other shit and I got time to nitpick. You know what I'm saying? If that makes
Mhm.
sense. Like I got time to be on here just nitpicking. Just
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
make
what's
sense.
that on your
Hmm.
lip?
Not on
What's
your lip.
that?
I
Like,
mean,
you know
but
what
you
I'm
gotta do
saying?
that.
Well, not in that way, Auntie Shell. But
Yeah, you do. I blow the shit
see,
up. I blow pictures up. I
I
widen
mean,
it.
I'm just saying, I'm like the energy around it. I think is what I'm speaking to. Like
I
she's
be
like, I'm just
widening.
bored, so this is what I'm looking for. Versus like the lady that Ayla was talking about earlier, with the Eiffel Tower proposal. Like
Mm-hmm.
she was intentional,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
so she wasn't just going on there and swiping when she was bored. She was really being intentional, even with the way
Right.
she chose to like invest. She invested financially, and I ain't
Right.
never gave no money to no dating app.
I mean, I did. Black people meet cost money. I mean, that's I would never do it
I
again
always
because
use
it's
the
like
free
not a
version of whatever it is.
yeah, it's not a great pool of people on that. I went to Bumble.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
I'm almost. I'm sorry, my mother over here just choking in front. I'm like, what's the?
I heard. I was
She
like,
got
I
her
hear
hands up
somebody
and everything.
talking.
I'm like, what's happening? I had to stop my thought. Like, do I need to come do the Heimlich
Yeah, do
Do
that.
I
maneuver?
need to come get you?
You need to
Exactly.
save her life. Okay.
Right. But I'm thinking like if I want to be intentional, like maybe it should be christianmeat.com or
Girl,
Talkify or
there's some
something
hoes on
different.
there too.
I was gonna say I heard them Christian dating sites be something
I
else.
bet.
Somebody said that they name on the Christian Mingle site was "Let me lay hands on you."
See,
Mm-mm.
No, let me tell y'all
I
something.
ordered.
Some
Let me
years
put my
ago, when I first
songs
heard
on
of
your
Christian
soul.
Mingle, I asked on Facebook, like, what should be my name on Christian Mingle. And, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. But when I tell you the responses was funny as hell, like funny as hell. Throw that some in the prayer circle. Throw that ass in the prayer circle.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Throw that ass in the prayer circle.
Okay, look, I really was
Okay. So my question was, what should my Christian Mingle username be? Lay your hands on me 69. Mary Magdalene got delivered 25.
Oh.
I don't twerk no more 84. Or throw that thing in a prayer circle 3. But then I also got the responses of come get some 05. Proverbs don't got these 31 flavors.
Oh.
Hey, oh, I like
Proverbs
that.
31.
Sprinkle me, baby, 39. 99. Get baptized in bed 34.
Oh, wow.
Jesus freak 69.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's something else.
This is the comments. Making it clap for Jesus 16. I can do all things.
They was going in.
Jehovah thickness.
Wow.
Oh,
Jehovah thickness.
Y'all are see.
You know what? I'm about to ask everybody what my name should be on a Christian.
The second coming.
Oh, whoa. The what?
That's
Listen,
crazy.
Listen, when I tell you my Facebook friends is idiots.
Diabolical.
They are.
Diabolical.
That was so savage.
I think
like,
I want to
and it went on. It's like 40 comments on here.
That's hilarious, though.
It is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah. And the funny, like, idiots, Mama Ayla. Idiots.
Yeah, Mama Ayla, some of the apps you do have to pay for. They most of them have a free version. That's what I always do. But then if you want to see more features, then you got to pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And typically the ones that I do know that did end up in relationships and get married, stuff like that, they all pay for this.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does allow you to be more selective.
Yeah.
You pay for the apps.
Yeah. But I just the process of online dating, it's like, man, I don't know.
Holy Ghost done told me everything gonna be all right.
The
Holy Ghost whisper then told me everything gonna be all right. Yeah, so I don't know. I think just as we are out here navigating these different spaces, bro, it gets weirder and weirder by the day. And even just trying to figure out like what somebody's intentions are these days when it comes to dating, or like and this is the other thing. Cause I talked to my homegirl sister friend the other night about this, was that some of these people are on the friendship side looking for relationships, because there is a friendship side.
Yeah.
And the more I looked at the people who were trying to swipe with me as a friend, I'm like, all of these say that they are looking for partners. Right. Like, all of this say that they are looking for partners. Even the comments that come from the pictures that are on my profile are comments of interest when it comes to dating, not interest when it comes to like friendship. And I'm like, I don't like women.
Right.
Profile clearly says that also.
Profile absolutely says I'm looking for men.
Right.
And
I was
it
just
says,
like, I don't
I'm
understand
looking to date, and I'm not looking for no friends.
But it's on the friendship side where they're trying to get their way in through friendship, and then you know what I'm saying, hit you
But
with
no,
the,
Oh,
you know,
say it
but
with
they
your chest.
lesbians.
Say it with your
yeah,
chest. Don't do that.
Mm,
yeah.
mm, mm.
So I was just like, oh, okay.
So for my ladies who have tried dating apps, what was the dating apps that you tried? I actually got the top 10 dating apps of 2024.
Oh,
It's more than one. I mean, like it's 10 out there.
It's more than 10, but
right.
this is
I
the
mean, I
top
know
10.
it's more than 10, but damn.
It's more than 10. So which ones have y'all used? And I'm gonna name out this list.
I have been on Bumble,
Mm-hmm.
BLK,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook dating, and I did Plenty of Fish back in the day.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
not done Plenty of Fish since this man told me he was in a relationship with his mama.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He was like, he literally told me he was in a like sexual type of relationship with his mama. And he hoped that I did not judge him for that.
Ooh. I would have
Sir,
wrote
So
back.
Hold
I'm
on, hold
judging you.
on.
Yeah,
But hold on.
so
I may
hard.
not judge you, but I do need you to go get some
I
help.
am judging
and
you.
so the nosy motherfucker in me,
Because I got questions.
thank you, Ayla. I was like, so when did this all start? I literally became a fucking therapist in this session with this man, and I'm like, wait, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing on here. I'm supposed to be blocking this person.
Yeah.
No, but tell us the story. How did
Pablo,
it
shut
start?
up.
Because explain. We want to know now.
Right. How did it start?
Wait, I ain't got no popcorn.
Pablo talking about some women's like you though. Sir, I get it.
Pablo.
I absolutely get it. That's just not my thing though. I mean, and I'm not even gonna say it's not my thing. I'm just not looking for a relationship with a female.
Yeah, that part.
Mhm.
Me neither.
I had a
I
former
mean, I
I've been
coworker
guess
tell
so.
me.
approached.
I've definitely gotten hit on by women.
Yeah, I've
I
been
Yeah,
approached.
same.
I've hit on women, but it wasn't like I was trying to date you. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. My ribs
More or
be
less
coming
like
off
saying that they're
sometimes.
beautiful or something like that. And
Yeah, I be like, okay,
yeah.
girl, you better be fine. And you know what I'm saying? Those kind of
But I just
things.
feel like that's giving a compliment. Because I do that all the
Right.
time. But like,
I
I
do
don't be.
give compliments, but sometimes I do be like overly flirty and it don't even
Mm,
be like intentional. It's just
Mm.
kind of how I am. Like
Mm.
I get caught up in the moment sometimes. I don't fucking know. But either way, I'm not really like I ain't trying to go that
yeah. I had a
way.
former coworker tell me, I said something and she was like, that's why I just started dating women.
Mm.
And I'm like, that's just really not how that works. Like,
Okay.
Mhm.
I love that for
That's,
you.
I
But
that's
mean,
not how any of this works.
because if you're not interested, then you're just not interested. But you just said,
Right.
forget it. You just jumped on over to a whole nother pool.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's,
Now you wasting their time like all these men that wasted yours. Okay. That's
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know that she's wasting their time. I'm just like, it's just not that simple. And it's also just not like, I hope she's not wasting their time. I'm gonna say that because that's trash. But I mean, it's just that's just not my thing.
I know women who have definitely jumped over to the female dating pool because it just seemed like something that was better than the male dating pool.
Or it was easier.
And it was easier, and not necessarily because they was all the way attracted. They say that some women are a little gay. I guess I feel like women are beautiful, and I love the female body, the female form. Like I will go to a female strip club all day. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm not in that space where I'm interested in dealing with another woman on that level.
I could
Because
barely
even
me.
because I can't really deal with myself sometimes, and then sometimes my friends are too much with their femininity and their energy, and I'd be like, girl, shut the fuck. Like I don't think I can do that. Two women having a period. No.
I got
Yeah, it
four
would
daughters in
definitely throw
my
your
house.
energy off.
But
No.
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, sexuality, attraction, all this is spectrum. And there are some women I'll be like, oh, girl, yes. But I don't like that's literally like I can appreciate, but I don't want none of it.
Now I may
Yeah,
flirt. I
that
may
right
flirt.
there, Joy. Like, yeah.
Like
That
that's just not like I want to be in a relationship with a
Yeah,
man.
that part.
Like
Right.
a cisgendered man.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
yeah.
So anyway.
Look, I just
'Cause
learned what I just learned what cisgender was. I was like, I don't know
me
if I
too.
want that.
Me too.
I
I
just
don't.
want. I don't know.
I just want a man.
That part. I was like, I don't know.
But
You gotta
then
be
I was
specific
like,
though.
I kept seeing somebody on one of my Facebook friends just kept saying, and I was like, what is this cisgender? Like, what is this?
Mhm.
Like, I
Yeah.
felt
What
old
is
as
it?
fuck. I felt really old because I had to like look it up to try to figure it out. Hey,
Hmm.
Hey, Debbie. I still don't know what it is.
We got a lot of people in our comment section tonight. Hey y'all.
hey, y'all. Thank you, boo.
Ayla, you was
I need to
asking
hear.
about
Thank you.
yes, her ways been given, okay?
Okay.
I
Absolutely.
feel like
I'm about to dive in.
come on.
Listen,
Ayla, you was asking about the dating app.
wait till
Yeah,
next week.
dating.
So I've done Facebook dating
Uh-huh.
and Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
This is all like over a span of years.
Okay.
Different periods. I've done Bumble. Stir was the most recent one I tried that was kind of different. It's like
Stir.
a parent, like you're a single parent.
Stir, like STIR.
STIR.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
That,
Oh, it's
I think I
mine.
just saw that.
Don't be calling me out like that. I'm about to put myself on mute. And I gotta wait for the batteries to be shit for this damn smoke detector. So it is just driving me
Remember, don't come out
insane.
here being
Okay.
Remember the character.
Look, this
they talked
thing.
about my ass so bad, Joy, when
Look.
my smoke detector was
Driving me crazy. And I'm like, I can't even just go to the store and buy batteries. Like, I gotta ship them. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
no, I
It
was
is
coming to
crazy.
that.
Y'all
I
bear
was
with me.
coming to that, Doc, after Ayla got done with her breakdown of the apps.
Hmm.
Yes.
I think those are all the ones I've tried, Ayla.
Okay. What about you, Michelle?
I did Bumble. I did Black Black People Meet, Facebook dating, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting one other one. But those are the ones I did.
Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all the top 10.
Okay.
Starting from, I'm assuming this is 10 or 9 or whatever. Okay, top 9. So Christian Mingles. It has a rating of 9 out of 10. Talkify has a rating of 9.1. It's Elite Singles has a rating of 9.1. Zeus has a rating of 9.4. Our Time. Now, this is a dating site for singles over 50.
Oh yeah, that was the
And
one.
that has a rating of 9.5. Match has a rating of 9.6. Silver Singles. This is exclusive 50 plus community of singles. This has a 9.7. Date My Age has a 9.8. And the number one most popular dating site is eHarmony with a 9.9.
I forgot about them.
Getting it? I forgot about
Yeah,
eHarmony.
I did
With a
too.
9.9.
Oh wow,
eHarmony for
eHarmony.
9.9? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They've been around for a minute. eHarmony, I feel like it's 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, eHarmony been around for a while, but I think what makes
Come
them
on, come get some.
Get some. See, told y'all.
so see,
Woo!
some of them come get some.
Mm-hmm.
But they say that the ones that y'all are mentioning, like that's what it was. They met on OkCupid. I knew it was something with a heart. I just couldn't remember, but it just popped up. It was OkCupid is what my friend met on, and my other friend, I can't remember what website she said they met on. But so some of the most popular ones are like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, but those aren't necessarily for connections. As far as if you want to be in a relationship, those are more or less for hookups.
Yeah, and that's something I learned way too late.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like I'm over the whole process of it, so I don't even want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't even want to try the like. I'm just nope.
So, Doc gave us the app Life 360. So that way you and your friends can share locations with each other for those who don't have iPhones and stuff like that. That you all can still share locations if you're doing a first date or even just in general, because I think I'm going to have my family download that just so that the rest of us can have a location in case of something that happens or whatever. But Life
That's the info,
360
'cause I only know about the
is a good one. And then what I was just looking at on here, that was the other reason I had said nothing yet, Doc, because I was trying to look it up. They also have Family 360. I don't know if Family 360 is in connection to Life 360, but I did download Life 360.
life expectancy. That's
And
good.
yeah,
When you're not an iPhone user, I've got that iPhone location crutch.
yeah.
Maybe, and for all the mothers out there that are trying to date, listen, my kids be on my head. You hear me? My older kids, they all have my location. They be like, I would just be at work. Like I'm just working. It's the middle of the day. And it's like, why are you in Carmel, Indiana? Like what? Why I got you? What? I'm just, I'm working, kids. But share your location with your people. Find a trusted few. It's important.
Yeah, so like I have my nephews, um, and my older brothers, one of my brothers, not my oldest brother, but my brother, because he does like Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
and they both have mine because we all got iPhones. So they both have mine, I have theirs. And then my good girlfriend, she all the way back in Chicago, but she got mine too, and I have hers. So at least three people know where I'm at at all
All
times.
time. Yeah,
Yeah. Outside of them, like y'all know where I'm at most of the time
Pretty
because
much.
I'm chatting with y'all, and I usually be like, "Yeah, no, I'm at home," or I kind of tell y'all where I'm at or what I'm doing. So that's the other thing too. Like people just knowing what I'm doing is part of like my everyday kind of thing.
yeah, that's important. Just that, like, somebody or people that know your routine,
Yeah.
like what your normal routine is, so they can,
Hmm.
like, oh yeah, this is a
Look
little,
for you.
yeah,
Yep.
like she would have normally been home or said something or checked in or
Right
something
now.
by this point.
Yep. Like I know one of the things that I did tell Ramita, like when I leave the studio and I come home from there, I ended up having to tell her the way that I come home. She was like, "Oh, I thought you would have just went this way." And I
Mhm.
was like, "No, it's easier to go this way for me because it's quicker." I said the other way just seemed like it's so much longer and I have to drive so much further. So I go this way home. And so she was like, "Oh, okay." We had a whole conversation about that just randomly, but I'm pretty sure if she needed to look for me, she would know which direction to go.
For sure,
Because
versus
I
going
told
the
her that,
way that
yeah,
you were
versus
from.
going the other way, yeah, she would
Yeah,
know which direction to go.
it be those little
So,
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
hmm
That's pretty good.
and then even just when it comes to like,
Word.
so let me ask y'all this: how do y'all choose the pictures that you put on your dating profile?
Oh,
Mine is pretty common.
Paul in the streets and Saul in the
It
streets.
is. Mine is so common.
What like so? What that mean? Common?
Like I probably would take one that like this right now. This is it. I'm not putting no sexy ones up. Maybe
No,
one
I'm putting
with
no
a
sexy
cleavage
ones on there.
on it. Maybe one with a cleavage.
Auntie Cheryl, you can still be sexy without showing the rest of your body.
I know.
Somebody still
This is
might be
about as
like,
sexy as it's gonna get. Right
yeah.
here. A little bit of cleavage like that.
So what? That ain't a little bit of cleavage, Auntie Cheryl.
I'm about to say that's a whole lot of
He
clean.
said,
Okay. Honey,
listen,
be ready to
that ain't a little
motorboat
bit.
just off that picture alone.
He said, I don't put no sexy pictures up, but like, boom.
But Jess,
What? Ma'am,
Michelle will be on there like,
ma'am.
girl, you know how many niggas get turned on by a
By that
shoulder?
shoulder,
I
okay?
showed her. Well, let me
Little
tell
collarbone action, okay?
Listen, this right here. This, just
Baby,
this.
What
stop.
show? It ain't nothing
Let it
sexy
be
about.
oiled
Look at
up.
this. Ain't nothing sexy about that show. Though.
Don't do
Yes,
that, please.
shit.
I bet you
Oil
don't
it up.
post a picture tonight. See what happened. See what happened. I
Oil
dare
that
you to
mug
try it.
up.
I dare you.
And girl, bye. Somebody
You
gonna
dare
want
me
to
to
see
put
that.
you dare me to put a shoulder
I
picture up?
dare you to try it.
I dare
With
you.
that shoulder out.
Or
On the
What?
slide,
earl
that
it
bra
up.
strapped down.
Put a
Listen and earl it up.
Boom.
look here.
Do it.
Here we go. Shoulder picture. I can't even get the other shoulder
Earl
out.
it
There
up.
we go. Shoulder picture.
Yeah, put that mug up, girl, bye. See, look
Look.
at
Come on
Pablo.
now. Look. Boom. Doc J. Do it.
Hilarious.
Give me some of that.
But you
Listen,
know what?
because of
I
me,
I
I
post
go
what makes me the pictures that I feel beautiful in. Regardless of what that looks like. If it's just me with a ball cap and no makeup on and some lip gloss or whatever. Like that's what I post.
y'all know what I found was like the weirdest thing. So I posted a picture and I had on sandals, right? You can't even see my goddamn toes. But somebody was on there like, "Ooh, you got pretty feet." The fucking creep. Why did
But
you zoom in that deep on my goddamn picture to see my feet and my toes? Well, you got on sandals.
Right. But we just said the same thing. We be zooming in. I zoom in on
I
everything.
know, but like I didn't know that they
tell
was
her Auntie
zooming in
Shell.
on
She
feet.
forgot. She said,
Yeah,
what's
I
that
zoom
on
in
your
on
lip?
everything. I zoom in on pants bulge. I zoom in on
Not
chest. I
the
zoom in
pants.
on face. Yeah, I want to see if it's hanging to the left or the right.
What
So
Not
wait, I think I missed some Auntie Shell. What you say?
I'll be zooming
well,
in on
she
the
said
pants bulge.
pants bulge.
Oh, okay.
I zoom in on everything.
Auntie Shell said, I need to know. I need to know
I
all
need to
things.
know.
Wow. Right
I
away.
just wanna know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm on here looking
Baby,
at
you
my
left in the
thing now. I'm
kitchen.
like, let me
Oh,
remove that picture.
Doc J said, what if he lies about his height, but y'all been vibing over the phone, and when you finally meet him, he's 4'7".
I, I can't say nothing, right? Because I'm a whole 4'12",
A
so
lie.
I could probably
Liar.
deal with that.
I'm gonna
Liar.
lie.
I
Michelle.
can do
I'm
You're
it.
a
gonna
liar.
I'm
I
gonna be
could probably
irritated
do
about
it. 4'7" and 4'12". That might
because
work for
it
me.
feels
Michelle, you're a liar.
it's less about some of it's about the
Liar.
height because I don't want to hug you when you laying in my boob. That's gonna feel like me hugging my children. Like it's
I'm
taking me to
already short, so that's not going to work for
yeah,
me.
I don't want that. But then also you lie. Why you lying?
Can
That's what's
fit
Why
under
you
the
lie?
door.
yeah.
That
I'm gonna
part,
miss
because you
that.
lying now. Now I'm uninterested anyway.
I am because what you took
I
my
stopped
Listen,
face
talking.
Pablo.
back.
I stopped
Listen.
talking to a guy because he lied about his age.
Flag on the play, bro.
Not the
Flag
whistle.
on
This
the
Not the
play.
damn
whistle,
whistle.
man.
Listen. I keep a whistle right here and in my car. Cause for whatever reason I decide I want to blow the whistle.
Not blow the
Blow the
whistle.
whistle.
Michelle, this thank you. Okay. Michelle is
You're
the reason I
welcome.
have two whistles
Uh,
Oh,
and two
okay.
tambourines.
Oh, right.
and
And
have some.
Ayla is the reason that I now have four.
Come
Okay.
on. I want to
I
see
have
you play the
four.
tambourine.
The one Ayla got me, they light up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
They light up. I'm gonna have to bring one over here. So it'll be over here
Ooh.
in the prop basket.
They fancy. They supposed to go on her feet, but they do.
Yeah, but they bigger. They almost like half the size of a regular one. They not the
Oh,
ones that go on the feet.
yeah. Inch high private eye girl.
I feel you, Ramita. Petty.
Yeah, because what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You don't lie.
Because the whistle
Like,
is always nearby, Doc.
that's wild that you would lie about something like that.
It is though.
Now he can't lift you in
He can't
prayer.
even lift me
Devin.
up in prayer. That's what I'm talking about, though. Because for real, please do.
That's a real thing, though. Like when you have a lot of body, I have a lot of body,
I do too.
and so like I want somebody to be wrap me up. And of course,
mm.
6'7", you probably ain't gonna be able to wrap me up. And I need to be wrapped up. So
I got way too much juice.
Yeah.
I do. It's a whole lot
Listen.
everywhere. I mean, it's body everywhere. You got it.
That's
Yada
what I'm
yada yada
saying.
yada 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 yada.
No.
It's just too
For
much
real though.
body for you to just.
Yo, we really got to get together and do that photo shoot because that's gonna be
Dude.
fire.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we are four ladies with body.
October. We gotta
We're
do
doing,
it.
yeah, we're supposed to do it in October.
And like I am just not that girl. I told y'all what happened when I tried to talk to a man who was shorter than me. And his toes hit my goddamn shin. And I felt a way. I felt a way. Cause sir, why did your toes hit my
Did
shin?
your toe just graze my shin?
Nigga,
How did they get there, sir?
we was
Wait.
laying down. I'm trying to come out of my I'm overly picky type thing. Not overly picky, but I'm like, he a
Yeah.
cool dude. I was trying to give it a chance in my
You
brain.
can go to ABQ.
Knowing good and fucking well, I knew that was not gonna work for me. But I'm like, okay, let me try. Nope. Cause when them hands was so little.
He had little hands too.
Not little hands.
He didn't have little hands. It was just they fit his body. Like his hands fit him. And like I was like, bruh, I got a big ass hand for a woman. This is not even with my nails on. Okay? This is just my regular hand. I got a big ass hand, sir. Your hand, his hand sat inside of my hand. Like this.
No.
Because then now the question is, when I get cold, I can't put my feet on you.
No,
I
you
can't
cannot.
do anything.
Because you got to put your feet on me.
That's a thing. Because if your foot's at the middle of my calf,
I can't
That's
get my
hilarious,
feet up
though.
there.
I can't wrap my legs up inside of yours. What are we doing? How am I supposed to
Yeah.
see?
Listen, Doc, and that is fine because most of them are either they short or skinny, and they may be hung like a bull.
Yeah, but that don't
sir,
mean nothing anyway.
there is going to be an
You can
issue
be hung
here.
and not know what you're doing. And so,
Be hung and don't know
That part
how to
too.
do a damn thing with it.
He hung like a calf, not a bull.
Okay. All right.
Babe.
Girl.
At the table with a towel, he over there kicking his feet.
Listen,
I kick my feet at the
swinging them
table.
motherfuckers
No,
like,
man, no.
We both swinging our feet under this table.
Listen.
Nah. I need
And I'm
you to help me.
because why you look like you saying we in your head
Exactly.
as your feet are swinging.
no.
I need you to help me get into the tall chair. Because those are difficult for me. I
Right.
can't help you
It
get
really
in them.
is though.
That
Like
part.
I'm so sorry, but
I have to do a
that's the
run
sad
start to
part.
get into a tall chair.
It's such a
I'm
thing.
almost 6 feet, and I don't like sitting in tall chairs.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not because I can't get in them; it's because of the butt.
That's my
Oh,
main
yeah, that's
thing.
that part
Oh,
too.
my
My
ass
butt
in
sitting
them
on that
chairs.
ass just hanging
That
off
too.
the thing. And it's high.
It's uncomfortable.
Hanging off, and I might not be able to get my whole ass on the chair.
But that's
Now,
the
if it's
problem.
Cool. If it's
That's
a
why
stool,
I
I
don't
can
sit
do
at the
that,
bar.
and the booty
That's
can
why I
hang
don't sit at the
over.
bar.
But like, if it's got a back on it, it's a wrap. I'm uncomfortable.
It's a wrap.
If it got it back. Because now I feel like I'm sliding off because my ass ain't on it.
And
Y'all
then
don't
I
understand
always
it.
gotta have another stool nearby to put my feet on, so that way I can feel
No, I
comfortable.
feel so seen.
I never even knew. I thought it
I
was
always
just
have
for
to put my
me.
feet on another stool because, bruh, I don't feel secure.
I
So
don't.
if this
have
motherfucker,
I
and
have
if we sitting at the bar, you gonna always see me leaning on the bar in case this motherfucker decide it's gonna go.
slide off me
I'm
And
not
I can't
falling
relax.
with it.
Now I can't relax because I'm holding my body up. I'm like,
whole time. I'm not
Listen,
comfortable trying to have
and
a
my
drink.
cheeks is this tight. Okay.
Hold it for dear life.
This motherfucking tight because I can't.
You were like, cheeks, don't fail me now.
Listen, because they gonna have to keep me up. They're gonna have to get me
Absolutely.
up.
My shit be done went numb.
And then you can't get close enough to the table. I can never get close enough to the table because I got to pull the chair out, get in,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, man, how I'm supposed to get?
How you gonna
I'm
scoot
supposed to
up?
get back to
Yeah.
the table. I'm stuck.
Well, that's the other thing because whoever's behind you trying to push the chair up, they don't push you forward like this, but the chair ain't moved
Now
no kind of
you
way.
like this.
They pushed you, not the chair.
Chair
They
ain't
push
going
me, not
nowhere.
the chair.
Okay. Yes.
We looking retarded now.
And it honestly doesn't matter which way you go. I ain't even gonna hold you. It doesn't matter because all that ass is just not gonna focus on the chair at all. You're gonna always feel disproportioned and everything. It's
Did you pick it up?
at this point, I'm done. I ain't trying to get
If I might.
I hate them. Hate them. But anywho, so we got our top 10 or whatever, and nobody's ever tried any of those. Correct?
I tried. What is it? Our time? That's
Our
the
Time.
first one that I forgot.
You did try that one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's where I met the white dude.
Okay, but you said your experience on our time, so even the like 50 and over sites, it wasn't.
It's the same as being on the other ones.
Really?
It really is because you would think that a 50 plus person would know what they want, but they're just as indecisive as any other age group, to be honest.
Plus, they probably ain't dealt with none of their trauma like most men.
Right.
Mercy.
So yeah, it was boo for me. Like I don't ever want
Love
to do
you
it
too, Mama
again.
Ayla. See you later,
Love
darling.
you, mommy.
See y'all.
See y'all.
See ya.
Bye, mommy.
Devin, right.
And then you got to do one of these.
Right, I'm flicking right in the middle of his forehead.
Okay, so then they also have the top dating sites for Black people.
Okay.
So we have Match. We have Black People Meet. So Match is 8.9. Black People Meet is 9.1. Silver Singles is 9.3. Stir is 9.4. Elite Singles is 9.6. And eHarmony is still on the top of that list.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but my
I don't know
experience
why.
with Black
I just
People Meet
don't
is
think
bad.
about eHarmony. eHarmony does not come to mind when I think of a dating site anymore.
Ever. It's the commercials like that. It was that old white man that was in the commercials, wasn't it? When it first came out, I feel like that's what he grew up with. So that's not sexy to me. It's not hot. I'm not thinking about.
They don't appeal to the audience of caliber of type of. I guess
what is fresh out of lockup, Doc?
Oh no!
Oh hell no!
No, fresh out of lockup.
Absolutely not. No.
When they be meeting them people on the
Oh, like the lady that we was talking about.
that we looked at on Tuesday.
Yeah. No. Absolutely not.
I don't think I want nobody fresh out of lockup.
And that's wild too, because on a lot of the dating apps, there be a lot of men that's in jail on there.
Ain't that some mess?
It's a lot of men that be in jail on there looking for buddies or writing pals and stuff like that. And them women really be swooning over them men in jail sometimes. I'll be like,
because probably those ones be looking good.
They be having they got their own Facebook pages, like where it's a group of them in certain correctional facilities, and they have a whole group of them, and they be like showing like they muscles and different things like that.
Yeah,
and that be the whole thing. I was
but you can't even access that though. So like why?
And internet and be able to log online. I guess
because sometimes people do not want the commitment of having to show up for somebody in a for real way.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just want the commitment of being able to connect with somebody. You don't even have to do
the companionship.
Yep. They don't want the response.
Anybody can provide you with companionship.
Yep. And I was just about to say, what did I read the other day? They want to be a part. They want to be a part of your life, not your partner in life.
Yeah.
That's good.
And yeah, it's something that a lot of us are dealing with or going through right now. Like some people a part of our life, not our partner in life. And so we got to figure out where to put those people or how to set those boundaries and stuff like that. So,
Dang. And
and,
how many
and
times
and
has
find out
somebody
who's
said that
actually
to you
emotional
though?
about you.
If you ask somebody, like you were saying, it's hard to decipher like what people's intentions are. And when you ask somebody that kind of a question, like how many times has a guy said like, "I just want to be a part of your life"?
part of your life.
Oh yeah. Not I want to be in your life.
No, I
Not
want to be a
intention.
part
I
of
want
your
to build and grow and not you blocking your blessings.
life.
Not,
Like ain't blessing.
No, really not.
not I
Right.
want to build and grow with you, or I
I
want to
could be.
create something with you, or they have a plan where you are
Right.
involved in that in their life. But I just want you
To be a
here.
part of your life.
I just want you to be a part of it because you being
Because
in
you
my
make
life,
me feel good.
yeah, you make me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all.
That's it.
Come on.
That's all.
And I read a post today. Huh, man, it knocked my socks off and they still on the ceiling. Like, oh girl. From last night.
That video.
'Cause I was like, yeah, damn, some people don't even realize that that's why they want you in their life. People will still try to manifest through you even after it's over because it's not until it's over that they realize the kind of conduit the feminine is.
Mm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
like all the crops they thought were harvested through their own green thumb dies as soon as they leave. The
Listen.
affirmation for the night is I call back all my energy to me.
Ooh, that's
Mm,
So
good.
Yeah,
I
Junior,
call
you
back
probably
all my
just
energy to
All
me.
my energy to me. All of it.
you want the
All
red
wow.
one.
of my energy.
Oh,
You want the red one.
All it back.
Yeah.
The
And
red
if
phone.
whoever holding on to it and they got it,
all
send
done.
it back this way.
It's just not gonna
I
It
mean, he
don't
might not be
belong
cheating
to
with
you.
another girl, but like you said,
And then
But
he still
But
could be.
like, I don't
but
want that to be my
but
motivation
another
to
phone.
be with
Okay.
somebody. though. Like
that
that
either.
don't even be
Take it back.
in my brain. Like, are you
That
with another girl?
desperation.
Like I'm no, because look at the end of the day, if you want to be over here, you're gonna be over here. So I ain't worried about no other girl. And if that ends up being the thing, y'all just going on and y'all have a good time. But that's not gonna be my motivation for choosing somebody.
Absolutely.
Cause why is that my only motivation? Like, why is that the only thing
Right.
I got?
He's not cheating with her, but he can't be with me either. So no thanks.
I'm just sitting over here just having
Mm.
conversations,
Yeah, no.
If he
Why
not
is that the
locked
only
up,
thing
you know he not
I
cheating.
got?
Yeah,
hoping
Like,
to.
no.
that's maddening. That is
We
maddening.
can't
Why
go
is that the
out.
only thing I
We
got?
can't do nothing. But I
Nothing.
gotta wait 3 to 5 years for
I
you
ain't never
to.
got a plus one. I ain't
But you
no.
like he not cheating with a girl, but if he locked up with dudes, what you think be
I
happening?
mean, he could still be. I mean, because they still sleep with those correctional officers. You know how many of those
Yes, they
women
They
get
do.
do.
pregnant
Mhm.
by by inmates? Come on. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, to each his own. Because
No.
there are women who go for that. They like that. Like we said, they don't
Yeah,
want the
it just ain't. It
responsibility
ain't ours.
of a relationship. They just want that the attention and the energy, and that's completely fine if that's what you want and that's what you desire.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
for
like
me,
Leo was saying too, they want the attention and the energy, and then without the commitment. And
yeah,
Yep.
so that works, but I don't want that. I
for
want the
me,
No.
attention, the energy, the affection, the commitment to all of it.
the
Yeah.
physical
The
being.
reciprocity.
Yes,
Like, I want the reciprocity too. Because
yes,
like I don't want to just be the one giving all of my energy and not receiving anything in
No energy
return,
in
no effort,
return.
no
right. Because
communication,
you're
no
not gonna
nothing.
run me dry. You're not gonna run
Mm-mm.
me
I
dry.
don't think people realize
You're
how
not.
draining that is when
Mhm.
somebody is constantly feeding into you, pouring into you, giving you their energy and give you their life force, and you're steady sucking it out and sucking it dry. You ain't even sucking it good. It's very
Hey, you said a word, honey.
Right.
Period.
it's frustrating, you
Yeah.
know, to say the come on now.
Yes, come on.
To say the least. That's
That was
very,
a word.
very frustrating. Y'all got to do better. Especially if you
Agreed.
really trying to deal with somebody. And if you're not, would y'all please leave people the fuck alone? Like, for
That
real.
part.
Like that's the part. Please leave
Right, because
people
people,
the
y'all
fuck
got to make yourselves feel good. You can't rely on somebody else to make you feel good. Make yourself feel good first before you come over here.
Yes.
that part.
That part right there.
I'm gonna need you to be able to do it when I'm not available, even if we in relationship. It's gonna be some times when I'm not available. So how you gonna fill this space when I'm not available? Then you mad? Now you mad because I can't cater to your needs? No.
Yep.
Right,
Sometimes
because you're
you might
relying
have
on
to.
me to do it for so
Sometimes you
long.
might have to rub one out. Okay, and I see about you.
And
Hey.
send me the video.
I
Please.
will root you on, and I might have a couple little words to say, to motivate
Please.
you or whatever.
And make sure
might
I
send
can
you a
have
little
the
picture.
sound on.
I want to hear it.
Okay.
And don't send it in slow mo, my lord. Anyway,
Listen, and I want to see it all.
I'll send it all. All right.
I want to see it all.
Listen, let me tell you,
Oh Lord.
make yourself
Oh, I
feel
forgot
good.
Michelle Mama over there. My bad, Mama.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh,
We gonna get a whooping. We just gonna get in trouble.
I mean,
But
every way
here
I
is
could.
one. Here is one dating site that Ayla didn't say. Hold on, let me show you.
Let's see.
Okay, so which one we supposed to get on? Cousin, you're thinking small. You're thinking small. You need to be thinking big. Listen to your cousin. Now, I say the number one app for women to be dating on, LinkedIn. Hear me out. Think about the type of man you want, cousin. Now, aside from all the mental, physical, and emotional attributes he should have, what else do you really want him to have? Most likely it's what? Money. Okay? Now, think about what careers or jobs make good money? Doctors, lawyers, engineers, investment bankers, people in finance, tech, things like that, right? Now, all of these careers, or most of them, be having summits, conferences, and conventions. Now, most of the time, they're going to be at some big-ass convention center or a conference room in a hotel somewhere. So here's what you do. Get on LinkedIn, figure out where they're having the conference. Then you get dolled up and go sit at the bar at the hotel. There's going to be good-looking, fine doctors or lawyers or engineers or whoever walking around. And if you're in there looking fine too, guess what they're going to do? Come talk to you, cousin. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Get on LinkedIn.
So Joy, my good sister,
yes, ma'am.
because we live in a city that always having
I'm
some
so
goddamn
serious,
conferences.
baby.
Okay,
It's always something going on.
they just had 60,000 Catholics here last weekend. Okay,
Listen, and the firefighters.
Not 60,000
Baby, that's
Catholics.
where I was
Eventually
going.
a thing. You ever go
That's
downtown?
where I was going.
Baby,
Because let me tell you something.
listen,
The
I ain't never thought about going to sit at the bar, but
firefighters convention is here every year.
every year,
Every
clockwork,
year.
honey.
Now we might not want this kind of man, but Primerica be here quite often. Okay?
But they got money though.
They got money.
They do.
You know, so
But
And most of them
Primerica
smell
be here
good.
quite often. The firefighters convention is here every
Yeah.
year. Joy, you like nerds. Gen Con, Comic Con.
Dang, I don't even be. Yes.
And then they got the black,
They here at least
the
every
black
year, I
Comic
think.
Con.
They are every year. Mm-hmm.
They here
Never
every
forget it.
year. And the reason I know, because I do Uber and Lyft.
See, yeah.
Because I be out here in the streets, so I be kind of knowing what be happening. And even if you don't sign up or don't ever drive, let me give y'all ladies a secret. Uber tells you what's going on in your city.
Wow.
So you know where to pull up at.
Mm-hmm.
Football
True, that's true.
games, basketball games, concerts, all of it.
All of
Okay,
it.
That's
I
true.
haven't driven Uber in a while. I've been doing Lyft. But let me tell y'all what's going on tonight. Let me look at it. Let me check it out. Because they call it opportunities. So
Come
here's your
on.
opportunity. Okay. Tonight, this might not be some shit we go to, but they got the Sticks concert. They got Barry Manilow going on tonight. Tomorrow they got Alanis Morissette, Jennifer Lopez.
Where
They
is
got
this
something
at? Is
going
this at
on.
Rudolph?
Ruoff,
Mm-hmm.
Gamebridge. Yep, Ruoff and Gamebridge. Then they got that was Tuesday. That's at the Victory Field. That's at the baseball stadium. Something else on the baseball
I
stadium
love
on
going to
Wednesday.
Victory Field. Victory
On
Field is such
Tuesday,
a
Wednesday,
vibe.
and Thursday, they got something going on at the baseball stadium.
Yeah, Victory Field is a vibe in the summertime.
Let's try.
So they always telling you what's going on your app.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna have to
all kind of events.
check Uber
But
out.
then also, let me tell y'all another thing. If
Come
you
on,
go on Facebook and you Google or you put in, I said Google, and you put in Facebook search bar your area and then events, it
They'll
will
tell you.
bring up all the events that's going on in your area. Then, if it's a
Yep.
particular weekend that you got coming up, you can narrow it down to that specific weekend and then be able to find what's going on in your area. Why do I know that? Because I be trying to find stuff for us to get out here to do for the squad. But now that we didn't got to talking, I'm like, oh, that might be a good little, reason to show a little shoulder.
You know who else
You
has that?
know,
You know who else has that, and I just
oh,
learned it because somebody sent me a invitation to some Evite. So if you go on to
yeah.
Evite and you like have like they thing or whatever, it's you tell them, give them the location, they'll show you what's going on in your area and what the tickets
What's
are.
the name too? Eventbrite.
Eventbrite. That's what I meant,
Mm-hmm.
not Eventbrite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Eventbrite. Yep. Listen, it is not heinous activity.
Heinous.
This is how you move wisely out here in these
especially
streets.
heinous.
Cause a nerd, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Talk about it,
Y'all,
Ava.
y'all call them nerds. I call them men with vision,
Yes. Come
men
on, Ava.
with that think outside the box, that's
Mhm.
eccentric, that can teach
They're
me something.
creative.
They
Oh my God.
creative. You know what I
Passion.
mean? Like thought provoking. Like these men, if y'all want to call them nerds or whatever, that's fine with
I
me.
love me a good blurred.
But I
Mhm.
love a man that knows just some random shit that I wouldn't know. Some random
I love
stuff that
me a
I
good
wouldn't know.
blurred. Okay.
And let me get excited. Let me watch you get excited talking about the
Ooh,
food.
in your element, cause you over there talking
Period,
about
Dot. Okay.
Woo!
Come on.
thinking outside the box to get you in. Come on now.
Yes.
Because you didn't warmed it up now.
Fact.
Okay. Warm it up. Okay.
It's warm and it's
And
moist.
if you one of those people that want to
Period.
go like
Warm
and
and
do like
moist.
the random
Yes.
foreplay and stuff like that,
Yes,
them
it is.
nerds that be into cosplay,
Mm.
Listen, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get into cosplay. I need a nerd to teach me some
I
things
want to
so
so
I can
bad. Like
show up.
just
I want
Well, let's
to.
do it.
reckless
Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's
abandon
do it this
and
year.
dress
Wait,
up
what's
and be
happening? Let's
characters.
Google.
I
We
want
gonna
to do
find
it.
something and we gonna go.
I want to dress up as something.
And
I
we
don't
gonna
know what.
dress up.
I talked to Ramita. I want her to make me a superhero outfit. I got a whole little vision. We
Listen,
talked about it.
Ooh.
it ain't even got to be a superhero. I could be what's her name?
I need a
Katana
cape.
from Mortal Kombat or
Come
something,
on, yes. Come on.
Come on,
you
Katana.
know.
Yeah, I'm about to act
Um
up for my birthday. My kids, I was talking to my daughter trying to like get my little outfit together. She was like, "You are not grown." I'm like, watch me though. That's
I'm
my
gonna
first
order
look.
my
That's
stuff
my
and
little. I'm gonna dip my toe in, and then we're gonna do a cosplay situation.
I'm finna have some fun too when I
Yeah,
get
I
in
want to
there.
either be Storm
I
or
can't wait.
Ezra.
Okay, y'all.
Ezra
So let's look at
Urza Scarlet.
the next convention either here or in Chicago. Let's do it. and get dressed up and go.
Yeah, I think they already had the C2E2 or whatever it's called here.
Let's do it next year, and I got time to put my off call time in.
Yeah. Okay, next year we doing it. Y'all heard it here first. Next year we are going to a cosplay or two.
Let me
And we
see.
dressing up. We out
I've
here.
never been. I don't even know what.
We haven't
Oh,
either.
it's the
We
lady
haven't
from what's
either.
her
This is
name?
gonna be new for all of us.
This is
You
this
talking
is
about the lady from Wakanda?
who?
The Dora Milaje. The Dora Milaje.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, cause she bald head. Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's Okoye. How you say it?
Yeah.
She's in my. I ought to know because she's in my. I got her little pop in my office. Her and what's the princess? The sister. What's her name?
Oh, starts with an N.
You thinking about Lupita?
Yeah.
What's the
No.
sister's name? Not Lupita Nyong'o's character, but dang, why can't I can see they little pops on my bookshelf in my office so clearly. What is the sister's name? Nakia.
Shuri.
It's Princess Shuri. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Shuri.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, the other one. The other one is the green girl from Kim Possible.
Okay.
Oh, I would
Okay.
totally be Kim Possible too. Let me find me
Kim
an
Possible.
wig to rock. Mm-hmm.
The green girl.
And somebody got mad. Oh, I would do Thelma from Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Thick
cute.
Thelma. I would do
So
Thelma
what be
from
happening?
Scooby-Doo.
What be happening at the cosplay? What happens when you just show
We
up
don't
there?
know. It's like a convention.
It's
but
a convention.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there are events and stuff. We don't know, Auntie Sure. I don't know at least.
We don't
Well,
know. But we just talking about some shit we gonna end up doing to meet us a nerd. I want me a blurred. Like, and that's the thing too. I think sometimes nerds or blurs when they meet certain women that they don't think their nerdiness is attractive to them women. Baby, listen, I am a nerd at heart.
Try
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I will sit there with my feet swinging while you talk about your nerdy things.
that part.
Whether it's the shit you love on the computer, the shit you love about your game, whatever the fuck it is, I'm gonna sit
asking
there.
questions.
Listen,
Because let's go deeper. What got you into that? Like, what made you start to want to watch birds? Like,
That part.
not watching.
I want to know all the things. What's your favorite bird and why?
Listen,
what's your favorite bird?
Like, yes, what's your favorite spot? Why is this your favorite spot? Teach me the technique. What kind of binoculars do you use? I want to know all the things.
That part. What kind of
What
food
settings do you use on your camera?
Yes.
I'm just trying to tell you. Oh, you know what else we should do? Because this is PGC After Dark. We should do Exotica next year.
Ooh.
Yes. I wanted to go this year, but it came around faster than I thought. No,
yeah, it's always in April. Out here. I don't know if y'all got one, but in Chicago, it's always.
No, it'll be up there.
We do.
We usually will go. It would be the one up there because they do it in Chicago every year, so they wouldn't come here. We'd have to come here. But I'd be open to doing that too.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna dress up.
We giving y'all a little bit of the information. We giving y'all some information on how to get it pregnant. What about Comic-Con and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister was the one who told me about going to the bars dressed up. Joy, don't be over there engulfed in whatever conversation you having. Come back. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes, okay? Cheesy face ass.
I'm about to say somebody made her smile for real.
She said.
Mm.
That motherfucking shoulder reached that in so goddamn hard. Like,
Okay, because what's happening?
Right. Tell us,
and
I'm
tell
over
she
us
here
done
what made
hot
you
disappeared on
and
blush.
The class
bothered.
was
she done
snap.
disappeared on our motherfucking asses real quick. She
I did. I
said,
left
well,
off. No. I heard
well,
something about something. What y'all say to
time to log off. That's what Joy said. She like, yeah, bye,
We got
auntie.
7 minutes. 7 minutes, girl.
Listen, okay.
wrap it up.
Listen, we about she done
The
played the
Mockingjay.
she done played the Oscar music on our asses and
Okay.
everything.
She did.
She said, wrap
She's about
that
to go,
shit up,
bye,
bitch. Wrap
girl.
it up.
Woo!
Okay.
Baby, I'm telling
She
you.
was about to. She look at her. She got that little.
Flustered.
I am.
And then-
My
I like a
Lord.
little flusteration.
I do.
Listen.
I'm a fan. Okay.
I want to be
I was
flustered.
about to hear that with
Right, Ava.
Okay, I want to be over here like, oh.
I want to be motherfucking flustered too. Shit.
Exactly, me
Give me a
too.
motherfucking
I want
text.
to be flustered. Somebody fluster me.
Phone over here dry. I want to be flustered.
Woo!
Hey,
I said, I want to be flustered too.
right.
I want to be flustered a little bit.
But that nigga
Shit, I
did
want to be
first
hot
thing.
and
Fluster
bothered
me. Yes.
instead of just hot.
Okay.
That
I
part.
want to be hot and
Baby.
bothered.
Come on, Thanos
Not
snap.
bothered.
Look,
Bothered.
I got the Thanos Legos gauntlet.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I want the one that light up and you can remove the ring. I want that one real bad.
Oh, I need that link. I haven't seen it.
See, I don't know all of that, but I need me a
Capture
nerd.
Last Infinity Style. Woo.
And I know who your nerd was, so I know why you know.
Oh.
Joy.
Oh, not that. I don't know which one.
I know why you know some things about
It's been a few
comics and all
years.
of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I see. I know where you went. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doc, I wish you would find somebody with this hawk tour. Cause
you need to find a hawk. This is your third hawk tour in this conversation.
I was about to say the third one.
Really like that's
Grown women don't hawk tour.
Wow.
And do not.
Grown women don't hawk tour.
No.
Okay.
No,
We gargle.
We do not.
come on, girl. Hey, what's up?
The ones who know what they doing ain't never had to hawk tour.
Nope.
Listen, no, I'm gonna hit Blurred Con, and like this woman in this video that I shared with the aunties, she said you talk to the men from your wetness, and so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna talk to them.
That was a good ass video.
That was
listen, wasn't it?
Yes.
And I'm gonna go in there and talk to these nerds and be like, okay, so can you teach me and lead the way? Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is my first time here.
This character.
My girls invited me. So teach me. Period.
Yeah.
And I know how to. You saw how I did all of that? And that's how I'm gonna go in there. And then it's gonna be a nerd in there who like big girls in costumes. And he gonna be like, come on, baby girl, let me show you.
Is that a thing?
Yes. Come on, Auntie. Okay, Auntie Cheryl, it's time for you to go back outside.
We need you to come outside.
I know, right? It is.
Come on outside.
It is.
Let me see if that's a side of TikTok I need to be on. Let me find out.
Oh yeah, Blurred.
No. Blurs that like big girls.
Oh, that might be. It might be.
It's
a big. That's definitely a big girl section on TikTok because I stumbled on there and it was definitely some men.
But is it like a fetishized big girl section?
And here's the thing, I don't even care.
Oh,
Like be attracted. I mean, now I don't know if they are trying to date or whatever, but I do know there is an area where you got guys who are just like a thick girl to like show a video or do something and they'll stitch it and they'll be like, complimenting how amazing she looks, how gorgeous she is, how they want to lift up her fupa and lick the creases, like stuff like
that.
Okay. Because listen, it's wait a minute, Auntie Cheryl, you breaking up. It's some nerves that It's gym bros that like plus size women.
Yes. Guys that are in the gym.
There's
Yes.
some gym bros
It's
that
a
like
lot
plus
of them.
size women.
Everybody. I
And
feel
some
like
people be
all
like,
over. It's all over. It's all kind of men. I ain't never had a, I ain't never had no issue in that way. Like men like women with bodies.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
And I mean, everybody got a body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
cushiony. Not Leo the scammer. Why am I a scammer, Pablo?
Why she gotta be a
Because I
scammer?
put that shit on real quick.
Trying to get
Because I
her lover
talk
girl
real
on.
nice.
Mhm.
Because I talk real nice to him. I'm trying to be booed up by the winter time, and we can be in our
Oh, Leo,
matching
do you have the
superhero
video?
pajamas.
That
Oh,
talking from a place of wetness video.
I sure do. I
I
think.
think we should play it.
Oh, let's play it.
Let me find it. Let me find it, and then we gotta get out of here. Cause Joy got somewhere to go.
Man,
I'm just
you is being anonymous.
hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Let me mute so y'all don't hear it. I got to down.
Well, while we waiting on that, today Liberia celebrates their independence, y'all. Congratulations.
Happy Independence Day, Liberia.
Happy Independence Day, 177th Independence Day.
Did they already bring the Americans across? We didn't miss it, right?
Girl, what you talking about? Oh, you ain't even talking to us. I'm like, what the Americans where? She wasn't talking
Hey,
to
you
us.
can hear that?
We hear everything you said.
I put myself on mute.
No, you did not.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. Well, it didn't work.
Well, damn.
You're still with us.
You not talking too fast or listening too slow? Okay. The Open Olympics. I assumed as much was happening.
What?
I watched it earlier. It was really, if y'all haven't, I would run it back. It's worth it. It was a beautiful opening ceremony.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love the Olympics.
I never really watched the Olympics. I see like the highlights. I never watch it.
I love the Olympics.
Really?
Like in the opening ceremony, like, oh, I
saw you post about it. I'm gonna go ahead and look at it.
I went grocery shopping and I got all my stuff and like I got in the middle of my bed and I watched.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, I try to catch it. Even the Winter Olympics, like I would be up at 5 a.m. watching curling. Like
I love you come on super early, right?
I mean, because they can be anywhere.
In a whole nother country.
It'll never go off.
Yeah, be on like 24/7. I'll watch it from time to time.
I just want to watch the track and field.
Mm-hmm. I even watched.
Oh yeah, the Shikari on there, right?
Yeah, the Netflix series Sprint. I watched that to lead up to like the Olympics. I wanted to like catch up, and then Simone Biles, her document like on her coming back to. I watched all of that. I love it.
Pablo, leave that man.
Here we go. And then we up out of here, y'all. Here we go.
This thing that I tell all my girlfriends: be as transparent as you want, but operate from a place of wetness. Oh, look at your face. Nasty Capricorn was the first to react. Y'all think it's the Scorpios, it's the Capricorns. You're gonna watch them because think about, as a woman, not to get graphic, but think about the way that you talk when you're wet, the way that you move when you're wet, the way that you engage with a man when you're wet. There's a natural suppleness and soft. Look at that shimmy, right? Just a little something. And so I tend to, whenever I'm getting too harsh, I'm like, operate from a place of wetness, and it softens me. I'm saying all the same things, but they can feel the difference.
That's so good. I love it.
I'm telling you, there was a guy because I've been operating from wetness all year, and it's been working a little bit too well. I need to chill out.
She's like, hold on.
I haven't paid for baggage in a long time. The baggage claim guy, they keep on waving it like it's okay, you can go through. I'm like, oh my bad, I was making too much eye contact. This guy and he was walking me back to my room, and because I was lost at the hotel, and I was like, I'm so lost, I'm not sure where I'm going. Do you mind taking the lead? He said, good girl.
Wait, was this in Jamaica?
Oop, don't say, Cody, don't be telling my business.
It was giving island.
Oh, when he said good girl, I said, ooh.
Yeah.
That was some good ass advice.
I remember I've definitely operated from a space of wetness a few times.
But just in life, though, I
Yeah.
feel like, yes, in romantic relationships, when you posted that, I was like, that shit really resonated with me.
Me
Because
too.
Like,
it works.
when I went to work on Thursday, even as I was like working, when I got dressed, I was like, I'm gonna wear some bold, bright shit that's just like, mm. It just was a different kind of day.
Mm-hmm.
With that kind of, it was a different kind of day. Like I was commanding that shit. I'm just gonna go on and toot my own horn. Like it was a different kind of day, and it was good. Anyway, that video was a blessing.
It was. And I was just like, okay, okay. Because I tried it. And it was like they like don't talk to me nice, and I'm like, but you like when I talk to you nice though,
Boom.
like when I talk to you nice.
Mhm.
And then we had to get out the phone because I had to go to bed, but it was one of them, you know what I'm saying? You know, I be goofy and I be hard like Pablo and them say I be harsh with them all the time. I don't, but I am learning to be a little softer with how I talk because I am so often in my boss mode or in that energy that it's hard sometimes when I need to be soft. Like
Yeah.
it is a transition that I am trying to make. Like even when I'm on here, like I'm not harsh. I just be kicking it. Like this, like I'm kicking it with my girls. So you gonna get the Leo that's kicking it with her girls. But on some real shit, like I do want the space to be able to not be I wanna let the softness and the submissiveness and all of that wetness lead instead of it always being boss mode or
I literally want that to feel like every area of my life.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to feel like I am always like in some simple, sexy satin pajamas or some shit.
I want to always. That's what I'm about to say. I always want to feel like I'm floating.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
light and just
I
like
always want to feel like I'm
And
floating. I always
it's
want to
kind of
feel
like a
like
sense
I
of
want to always feel like I got
yeah. It's
I
the
got that
constant
going.
like
yeah.
Even when I'm standing still, like
It's
you
a
can
sense of like
feel
control
the
and
energy.
confidence
mm-hmm.
that exudes through your body
Yeah,
when you have that when you're acting in that space of wetness. It definitely is like
it's a
this
game changer.
yeah, it's a game
Yeah, you have
changer.
to
It's
be
like
intentional to create that for you.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
You have to be
yeah.
intentional to create that for yourself. That's my goal.
All right, that's all I go because we had our sexy photo shoot
did y'all
things.
do it?
I
Did y'all
did,
do a photo
I
shoot?
did.
I
I
did,
did too. I didn't share my picture though,
I have to do
I didn't
mine.
either.
but I
Yeah.
did do it.
I did mine.
I'm gonna do
Oh,
I
I
am gonna
shared
do it
mine.
though.
Did you? You shared it?
Yeah, I shared mine.
I didn't because I decided to go without clothing. So I just was like, I'm gonna keep this in. But
Leo, what you doing over there?
I know she look.
Leo, what you doing
Thank you
over there?
for calling her out, Ayla, because she was
It's not
definitely
going like
not
this.
scared, baby. What's happening?
Leo, what you doing
I
over
was like, wait. I, I was over here like, did I share it? I know I took it, but let me see if I shared it because I'm pretty sure that I shared it. But let
Hmm.
me check. Let me scroll a little
How did
bit.
y'all feel after y'all shared it?
I felt good.
Yeah.
I felt good, and I think like I shared it and then like lay down, like I'm gonna go to sleep, right?
Mm.
Um, but immediately got like a text and a phone call.
Oh, and a
I was
phone call.
like, So it made me feel a little bit like, oh well, hello,
Mhm.
hi, what's up, like type of thing. So yeah, I felt good.
I love that for you, Ayla.
Thank you, thank
That's what's up. Did you share yours, Leo?
I did. I was just over here scrolling through the messages.
you.
I want to share mine.
Good.
I don't know.
In
I
due
sure
time, you
Maybe
share
one
did.
when
day.
you
Maybe.
feel like I mustered up the strength to share mine. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like one of those where it was like super easy for me to do, but it was
Mhm.
kind of like I guess I was operating out of place of wetness at that time because I was just, let's just say that's where I was with it, because I was just like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this picture
Mhm.
and this is what I feel like doing, and maybe I'll send it, maybe I won't. And then when I looked at it, I just was like, I'm gonna send it, we'll see what happens. And like I said, I was going to sleep. I didn't have any intention of like having a conversation about it. Just been like, you get
Right.
it, you gonna say whatever. And it ended up being a whole conversation afterwards.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah. So now I'm really excited about us trying to operate in our wetness for the rest of the week. Matter of fact, for the rest of the month, let's do it for the rest of the month because we're not
I
Oh,
was
coming
about to
back.
say, let's do the
Let's
month.
do the month, and we
and
gotta
I'm
keep
on
Can we
tabs.
do?
vacation.
We
This
gotta
is
keep
be
tabs
good.
of it too.
I'm excited.
Yes,
We gotta do
I
a
am.
check-in weekly because we going on break for the month of August, y'all. Just so y'all will know ahead of
Yeah,
time.
this is our last show, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
this our
we'll
last
be on break.
show
Yeah, until
until
September.
September.
We'll
And
be
then
back in
remember,
September. Auntie Joy, happy early birthday to
happy early
you.
birthday.
Um,
Happy early
I
birthday,
didn't know.
Leo.
Yes,
Thank
you too.
you.
We will not see you on here until then. Well, before then.
Yeah, till September. But we gonna be in the chat. Um, but yes, Auntie Joy birthday is the day before mine. Hers is 31st, mine's the first. Happy belated birthday to Moses and Auntie Robin. Auntie Robin
Yes.
Okay,
and
y'all.
Moses. Auntie Robin and Moses, their birthdays are on the same day too. So
Yeah.
just happy birthday to all the Leos that are celebrating this month. Auntie Leo decided that the team could have the month of August off because Auntie Leo is going to fully celebrate herself this month.
Yeah.
I am going to fully take the month of August to see what 40 holds for me. And I am going to try to enjoy every part of that to the fullness and adapt to this new decade of life, to this new age of life, and all of that good stuff. So we will see y'all in September because Auntie finna be outside. And
All
yeah,
right,
that's it.
Leo.
That's all,
I'm gonna
y'all.
text you. We gotta get into something before you go to Texas. We gotta
We
celebrate.
do. Message me, honey.
Hmm.
Because I'll leave Thursday, early Thursday morning. Yes, ma'am. So
She gonna be
that's it. That's all, y'all. We finna get outside. Um, that's it. That's all for tonight. We love
It's
y'all. We
11
thank y'all
11.
for
Everybody
tuning
make a
in.
wish.
Hmm.
So it's 11 11. Everybody make a wish.
it's 10-11 on my end, but I'm gonna still
Everybody.
make one.
Listen, right. Oh, well, let me give y'all nighttime affirmations before we roll. Okay, here we go. I am now ready for sleep. I am calm and safe as I lie down. I am now relaxed both physically and mentally. I am filled with a sense of contentment, happiness, and gratitude. I am grateful for the experiences that today brought into my life. I am very happy with myself and the accomplishment I achieved today. I am thankful for the abundance I am constantly and forever blessed with. I am looking forward to tomorrow and the opportunities it brings. I am forgiven and I am forgiving of myself and all others. I am filled with a sense of deep, peaceful sleep now. I am now falling asleep with only positive thoughts about myself and my life. I am refreshed every morning with a new and positive outlook. I am glorified with a new day to bless myself and to be a blessing to others. I am now falling asleep easily, effortlessly, and peacefully. Good night. I wish y'all the best and sweetest of dreams. And y'all know what I say, whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass, y'all. Do it with your whole ass. Two fingers, y'all. We love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Trust. Dependency. Love. Respect. Passion. Pain. Intimacy. Pleasure. I sit here stuck inside my head, remembering you and I analyze all those things you said. You told me you loved me, you kissed and you hugged me, and you smiled, and look in my eyes and tell me that you